Evening, folks. Well, I think we've got ourselves the first bit of a rough day of the trip, but I mean, that's to be expected, I suppose. Um, Things started out all right. Wandered through the souk today. It was really, really great, but the flight got delayed for 4.5 hours in Qatar, and the airport is just rammed with people. So there's nowhere to sit. There's nowhere to plug in a laptop. So um, sort of 4.5 hours was a pretty lousy wait. But eventually we got on the plane. That's when things got a little bit sort of off base in terms of how you want them to go. And so we get to Jordan. I'm here in Amman, Jordan right now, and it's freezing. Like it's I think 8 degrees Celsius, which I know isn't freezing, but is it's remarkably like Halifax out there. It's pouring rain. It's about 8 degrees. So after the like absolutely wonderful weather of the Qatari desert, came out in Halifax, that was rough. So I'm wearing the t-shirt and freezing, and everything's still like uber air conditioned. So it's just absolutely chilly as all get out. As all get out. You like that, eh? Get to the airport. Just standing there at the baggage counter, and some guy wearing an airport tag comes up and says, are you waiting for a bag? And I should have realized that's a pretty stupid question considering I'm at a baggage carousel. But he says, "Give me your tag. I'll check into it." And he's wearing a security badge, and I looked right at it, and I'm like, okay. And he's got the whole, overalls of the airport thing. So he disappears, comes back with my bag like 2 minutes later, which is the second time that's happened um, during my trip here. Is that the bag's not on the carousel, but in Qatar, somebody just rolled up to me and was like, "Is this your bag?" And one of the staff, I said, "Sure." This guy disappears, comes back with my bag, moves it 20 feet to the security carousel, and then won't put it on the security carousel until I give him $10 or 10 Jordanian dollars, which is like 15 dinars. Sorry, $15 is the 10 Jordanian dinars, which is his service fee, I guess, for finding my bag wherever it was. But he won't sort of put it on the security belt and let me go through and go out to the at that point. So that's kind of like sketchy. And then I get through, and I feel really bad because I think someone from Mont Baccalaureate School, one of the schools has been amazing in putting all this together, was going to meet me here. But of course now I'm 4 hours late, so thank goodness they weren't here anymore because I was so upset with the idea that they'd be there waiting for me for hours because I think they were just a volunteer from the staff to meet me. So they went there. So I went to get a taxi, and a guy walked up and asked me, "Do you need a taxi?" And so I said, "Yeah, I do," which was stupid, and I was so tired, I think, that I just didn't even think. Instead of going out to the taxi stand, I say yeah to the guy in the airport. So he leads me out to the parking lot where we get into like a 1985 windowless cargo van. And he proceeds to drive at like 130 kilometers an hour with no headlights because he says that he sees better without his headlights in the dark. So we're going 130 in the rain. His window doesn't do all the way up, so it's like minus 10 in the car. And this guy's psychotic. And so I managed to get myself to the Crown Plaza Hotel. And no doubt he also like fleeced me on whatever I paid for the taxi ride. I'll find out tomorrow. It was supposed to be like 4 dinars, and it was like 25. So all of you out there from Jordan right now are probably being like, "Oh no, you didn't pay that much." So it was a little rough, and I feel a little worn out. And it's 1:30 in the morning, and I have to be up at 5 to meet someone from the school, and we're going to Petra, which I'm excited about. And I'm so, I mean, if you're gonna have to get up early, might as well get an opportunity like that. So it was a rough one. Got fleeced at the airport, and then like rode in a like it was like a Hyundai, but I've never seen this model of car ever in my life. It was epically old, and he was giving her with it and doing it without headlights in like at night. So I'm feeling a little bit like I'm lucky to be alive, and you know what? That's not an entirely bad feeling. Anyway, guys, so that's the adventures from Jordan thus far, and I'll keep you updated. Only day with any bumps so far. So hopefully, Jordan, you'll start making up for this because it's not been a good first impression. Oh well.